Well, hello, hello. Welcome to our Spooktacular Spider Web Platter. This gorgeous plate has so much depth. Looking at a photograph doesn't really do the plate justice, so I'm showing you this in the light so you can see how much depth and how much reflection it has. We were excited with how this turned out. This is our favorite project that we've done with the spider mesh thus far. The plate has a lot of glitz because we applied the spider webs to the back side with Mod Podge, which keeps the glitter confined to the plate itself. While this project is relatively easy to complete, there are some do's and don'ts that will help make this project better than what we did with our first plate. Our first plate looks like this. We decided to start over so that we can share with you what we've learned along the way. Welcome to Arts and Props with GL. Hi, I'm Gail, and Luba will be doing the demonstration today. All materials and links are in the description below. While this plate should only be washed on the front side and lightly wiped on the back side, you can still stir finger foods on it, such as candy, mini pizzas, donuts, tarts, cupcakes, and my head on a platter. Okay, just kidding. We wish you a happy Halloween. All materials can be bought at the Dollar Tree and only 5 materials are needed. We'll start off with the spider web mesh. It's a sparkle mesh. It's 6 inches by 3 yards. Then we need a glass plate that is clear, scissors, a sponge brush, and Mod Podge. We use gloss Mod Podge, especially on this project because you want it to be super shiny. However, you could use satin or matte in a pinch. Now what we're doing is taking the sparkle mesh and cutting it up into 2 different sections. One pile is for the whole spider webs and the other pile is for the partial spider webs. We want to use the partial spider webs on the edges and apply the whole ones in the center. There is a wrong side and a right side to the fabric. I think this is what took Luba and I the longest to figure out. You can see it more here on the base where the one is dull and the others are more shiny, and you can also see it on this plate right here where they're more dull, and you can see the ones that are a little bit more sparkly and shiny. Here's how we layered the first 2 layers with Mod Podge. To begin, clean the plate and turn the plate over on the back side. Apply Mod Podge to the edge of the plate in approximately a 3-inch section. Start to add the partial spider webs. It's better for it to overlap the rim a little bit than be too shy. You can always wait for it to dry and trim it later, which is what we did. Since we wanted the plate to look consistently shiny, we constantly reminded ourselves the material that we're placing on the backside should appear dull. At this point, there's 2 options. One is to apply 1 layer, the other is to apply 2 layers at once. It's a little bit more tricky applying 2 layers because the material can move around a little bit and it's easier to get air bubbles. However, it is possible. I recommend doing a section first, allow the Mod Podge to grab before applying the second layer when doing this process. However, here you see us applying 2 layers at the same time. We chose to do it this way because it was easier for us to remember that we had covered it twice. Whenever an air bubble formed, we had up to a ½ hour to press down on it to release the air so that the material laid flat. After layering the plate twice, we applied a few more spider webs in those areas. At this point, we allowed the plate to dry for about a ½ hour. Then we used the hair dryer on cool to dry it more before applying 1 more layer of spider web mesh to the plate. In total, it takes 3 layers of spider web mesh to make this plate. This plate has 1 to 2 layers, so you can see why we say 3 layers is the magic number. Once the plate dries, trim the edges with scissors. When the Dollar Tree has added more of the Halloween decor, we'll show you how to add on to your table decor with some more delightful and frightful embellishments. This week, we will release a second video so that we can share our 3rd fall wreath tutorial. We plan to create 7 to 10 wreaths this fall. We hope you join us on our journey. Thank you for watching. As always, we appreciate you.